Hi, welcome to my email list. I'm Annie Diamond, and I'm a teacher of the Enneagram in the narrative tradition. Some of you have come here because you heard me teaching online with the liturgists, either through the video series or through the podcast on the 27 subtypes. Maybe you heard Science Mike in my very philosophical conversation about the Enneagram and science and scientific inquiry. However you got here, I'm happy that you're here. It's interesting when people meet me in an online context where I'm teaching, and I'm teaching rather abstractly, because frankly, that's not what I do, and it's not what I love to do, though, I suppose I do it because I did it and have done it. But what I love to do is work with people and utilize the Enneagram in particularity, in context. Teaching the Enneagram in ways that are generalized and universal is possible, right? Because it's a tool that has these universal archetypes. But I find that there are many issues along the way when we're trying to move between particularity and universality. And that's what I love to do. I love to be a shepherd in the process of moving between the two. I love to work with people in their lives, to work towards, to find, to hear invitations to wholeness and freedom. People get stuck. We get stuck. We do the same things over and over, and we have really good reasons a lot of times for doing them over and over. But it's harder to do something different and to make a change. Or to hear an invitation and to accept it, especially when the invitation is to something that is so far outside of who we think or thought or want ourselves to be. So my work with people is coaching work. I work with individuals and I work with couples, and it's teaching in a context, usually a narrative context, so working with smaller groups of people, 20 to 30 people, to tell stories, to have experiences that help us learn what the Enneagram is, but also then what it means to be me and be in my territory, and use the Enneagram as scaffolding to make our way around the inner landscape. So that's what I do. You'll find a lot of my writing about process because I think it's harder to talk about type in abstraction, and maybe I find it easier for whatever reason to talk about how we engage in a more generalized way, because I think it's easier for us to apply that to our particular lives. So please reach out if you have any questions. I would love to coach you virtually, because I do work with people on Skype and FaceTime and things like that, or teach in your community, and that's something we just have to plan ahead. So let me know if you have any fun creative projects you'd like to work on. I do love to write, and I love to see how the Enneagram becomes really meaningful in particular contexts and in particular conversations that are not Enneagram focused, but that could utilize the richness of the Enneagram to explore an issue or a topic in its variegated, multifaceted way. So thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you soon.